Investing is crucial toward building wealth over time, and the earlier you start, the more time you have for your investments to grow. And what's shocking is that a recent study showed that 41% of US adults don't have any money invested in the stock market. That needs to change, and if you're stuck on where to invest, then this video is for you. The amount of investing apps out there that you could choose from is just ridiculous because you could use M1 Finance, SoFi, Public.com, Fidelity, Vanguard, Charles Schwab, Stash, Acorns, Robinhood, Webull, Ally, Betterment, Wealthfront, TD Ameritrade, Interactive Brokers, even Tasty Trade. Well, lucky for you, I've spent a lot of time researching and even using many of these apps, which although I have not used all of them, from creating all the Money Talk content I do on this channel, I have become familiar with many of these options, and that is why I'm going to narrow it down to 5 of the best ones for you to consider joining today. Now, before we dive deep into this, I have one job for you, and that is to hit the like button on this video. By your single tap on the like button, you help this video reach more people that may greatly benefit from it. And for those that like to be cheap, it's free. Alright, so first off, these apps are also available to use through the computer, with the first one on my list being M1 Finance. Now, M1 Finance is one of my favorite investing apps for portfolio building, as you can use what they call slices, which are individual investments that you can manually select to build a full pie, which is their term for portfolio. What's neat about this is that you can choose the target allocation you want for each investment, and you can purchase the whole portfolio all at once. On top of that, once you have the portfolio, you can see the performance of each slice in the pie to see how much the allocation has actually changed since your initial target. And in fact, if you notice after a month, or what I recommend is after a full year, that your actual investments are allocated much differently than where you initially wanted, you can use the rebalance tool, which automatically rebalances your entire portfolio to what you want. And for those that are dividend lovers, the dividends you earn are paid toward your cash position, but if you have auto invest on, it will automatically purchase more of the portfolio when you have at least $25. In addition to that, you can also set a recurring transfer, so if you have money coming in every 2 weeks or every month, you can have it automatically deposit into the account, and with auto invest on, it will automatically throw it into your portfolio for you. The only con I need to emphasize to you is that this app is not meant for actively trading, especially day trading, because you cannot trade throughout the day on their platform. For better understanding, they have trade windows, that is the time when any of your trades officially go through. Something else to note about M1 Finance is that if you get M1 Plus, then you can get the 3 p.m. trade window as well. And basically what M1 Plus is their premium subscription, where you can get the first 3 months free when you sign up using my link, but after that you pay $10 a month to get their extra trading window, 5% APY in their savings account, and strangely enough, even the ability to open up a custodial account. Which besides that, other accounts that you can open up without M1 Plus is an individual investing account, crypto, joint, retirement, or trust account as well. The last thing to mention about M1 Finance is that you can get a free $100 if you decide to sign up using my link in the description below and deposit at least $5,000 or more within 30 days. With that being said, let's now move on to the number 2 investing app, that is SoFi. Now, I've recently mentioned SoFi in my 2 previous high yield savings accounts videos because they have some amazing features, but in addition to having a savings account, they also have a very nice platform for investing. With SoFi, I started a dividend portfolio because of how easy it is to track the overall contributions I made with the overall results and dividends that I've gotten from the portfolio. Using SoFi for investing has also been convenient because I have a lot of my savings in their high yield savings account, where you earn much higher interest than in a traditional checking or savings account like with Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Chase, or many other options from the big banks. It's nice to have the linkage because if I decide in the future I want the dividends to be as income instead of just reinvesting it, then if I just put it straight to my high yield savings account, it earns much more interest, and then I can take further action from there. Besides that, when investing, SoFi allows you to set a recurring investment however you'd like. An example of what I personally do is I have a specific amount get invested every 2 weeks into the Schwab US Dividend Equity ETF SCHD, and what's amazing is I can have it pulled from any account that I want, which for this case is their high yield savings account. Another amazing feature that SoFi has that makes them stand out is their automated investing. This is considered to be SoFi's robo-advisor and will build a portfolio for you without any management fees nor a required minimum deposit amount. It truly amazes me how they can offer investment planning, proper diversification, auto rebalancing, and recurring deposits so that you don't have to put any time into your investment portfolio nor pay a fee. It almost seems unbelievable. But when you sign up for this auto investing feature, you're going to have to input your risk tolerance, where if you input aggressive, you'll be more invested in the stock market, and if more toward conservative, then it will contain lower risk investments. Now, I'm going to be honest, if you don't have a high yield savings account, then you need to learn about them right away and start taking action. Which I do believe if you have or are planning to use their savings account, then it makes clear sense to use their investing features as well. But I will say a con using SoFi is that it's not necessarily necessarily meant for active trading, although you could. They more so incentivize the fact of long-term investing, and in my opinion, that is the best approach anyways. Now, if you decide to sign up on SoFi, you can get a free $25 toward any stock when you use the link in the description of this video. And because you can only get one sign-up bonus when you start on SoFi, if you are interested in their high-yield savings account, I will mention that you can get up to $275 depending on how much you direct deposit. Moving on from there, the number 3 investing app is public.com. Now, public.com is great for awareness to see how other people, some that you may even know, are investing their cash. Although it's not the perfect picture of what someone invests into, because for me, I have exclusive access to all of my portfolios, all the different platforms, and how I allocate them for each one in my Patreon. If you are interested to join that is not all shown on public.com. But this platform allows you to see how others are trading and get notifications on any updates from anyone you follow. For example, I follow and shout out to Joshua Mayo, Andre Jick, and Graham Stephan on Public's app, and I think it's awesome for anyone to see what others invest into that is easily accessible to the public. As far as their features, you can explore many popular securities and add any ones that you wish to your watch list. Although a watch list is a common thing to see, by having one with public.com, anyone can see your current watch list on your profile page. Say you want to show your watch list or even the exact investments you have to your friends, you could do this without even showing the exact amounts that you own by just sending them the link to your public.com account. But when it comes to purchasing investments, another feature I like is their investment plans. By using this feature, you can select specific securities and place a recurring investment split however you want and whenever you want to each asset. I just find features like these to be so convenient and beneficial to consistently be investing for the long term without having to waste any time nor to forget to invest. And besides investing through public.com, you can use their treasury account, where right now you can currently get a fixed 5.53% yield to maturity. And something else unique about the app is you can see updates on purchases or other posts from those you follow, where you can even like or comment on the post yourself. Although I'm not super active on the account, if I notice a lot of you want me to use it more, then I will definitely consider doing that. Which, if you are interested to use public.com, you can use the link I have in the description of this video to get started. Moving on from there, the number 4 investing app is Webull. Webull is a popular platform known for having many more features than traditional investing apps and is primarily meant for more active investors. The first reason is they allow you to choose your own default layout for your homepage and even customize it however you'd like. They do this by allowing you to add any widgets like these, so you can make a display that best shows what you want to see. As you can see from a standard layout, you can get so much more data than any of the other investing apps I'm showing you in this video. On top of that, you can also make different watch lists to easily track what you're interested in. And to be honest, it probably has data that you wouldn't even think to look at. Besides that, another feature that Webull has that makes them stand out is their paper trading page, where you can make your own investments and get results and track your performance with fake money, which could be a lot of money, to then get experience in the markets. On top of that, Webull also has a cash management account that is FDIC insured up to $1 million and earns you a 5% yield with no fees. And if you're someone looking for a robo-advisor, Webull has the option for you where they show you how they would allocate the assets in the account based on the risk tolerance you select. Another feature that makes Webull stand out is their options trading, as they even have their own page specifically for that, for you to see all the data you need for your specific investments. Now, I've had my days of actively trading, and I will say I've had good days and I've had bad, and by the end, the results were not as good as long-term investing. Not only me, but 94% of professionals underperformed the S&P 500 average. And that right there is why I discuss a ton on my channel about index fund investing for long-term wealth, because it requires extremely little time and proven historically to provide substantial wealth for anyone with discipline. So if you're someone looking to invest and be up to date with the market, the advanced features you get with Webull, in my opinion, are beyond superior to any other platforms. And if you decide to join Webull and deposit at least $100 into your account by using the link I have in the description of this video, you can get up to 12 free fractional shares of stocks that I believe are valued at a minimum $3 each. With that being said, the last app I'm going to discuss is Fidelity. Fidelity is a multinational financial services corporation that is one of the largest in the world by their total assets under management being more than $10 trillion, which Fidelity is primarily known for operating a brokerage firm, managing mutual funds, retirement services, wealth management, and many more. I previously made many videos on Fidelity, as I have an entire playlist on them, as they have been my go-to platform, especially for my Roth IRA. For starters, I started on Fidelity years ago when they charged nearly $5 of commission per trade. And it's truly amazing how much trading has evolved over the years, because nearly every platform offers zero commissions, and many even offer sign-up bonuses. Although all these companies still find ways to make their money, Fidelity to me has seemed the most professional. As I've been building up my Roth IRA and brokerage account with Fidelity over the years, I've personally noticed I've never actively traded on Fidelity. To me, I feel like the decisions I've made on their platform have always been much wiser, and the results have proven that, which is why I've transitioned to solely long-term investing to set it and forget it. Something else that makes Fidelity stand out over all the other apps is that they have their own index-based mutual funds like FXAIX, which is Fidelity's own S&P 500 index fund. And in fact, Fidelity is a large company that's been out for a while and is continuously growing, as they were the first company to offer zero-fee index funds, which I made an entire video on. In my opinion, this is the best app to start a retirement account to stick with for the long term, as you can easily start one, and if you ever get stuck, they have an amazing customer service compared to other platforms discussed in this video. On top of that, they also have many investor centers, which are their in-person branch locations that you can show up to learn more about the company or ask any questions to a representative. And speaking of retirement accounts, some of the ones that Fidelity offers include a traditional IRA, Roth IRA, SEP IRA, 401k, and 403b. Besides that, Fidelity also offers different types of management for your account that include the first one, self-directed, which is you controlling it yourself. The second is a managed account, where Fidelity offers the ability to have a professional portfolio manager make investment decisions on behalf of you, the investor. And the third is a robo-advisor, which is known as the Fidelity Go feature, which provides automated investments, and that comes at a much cheaper cost than a managed account from an advisor. To take this, you need to fill out questions about your specific goals, risks, or even timelines of what you want to achieve and when, and then the account will automatically build a portfolio for you. Now, I know some of you are thinking, why Fidelity over Vanguard or Charles Schwab? This is a big debate among the old school brokerage firms that many struggle to decide between, and the truth is, it's a personal preference because they're all great. Now, my next video is going to break down some of the differences between the three old school brokerage firms, but they all offer their own index funds, like Vanguard's S&P 500 index fund VFIAX and Charles Schwab's, which is SWPPX, which both of them have ETFs that are some of the most popular in the industry and can be used on any platform, which is what I like to use. But with all that being said, if you are looking for only a long-term approach, and especially with a Roth IRA, I would definitely recommend one of these three options for you to start with. My personal favorite is Fidelity. And I will say, Fidelity has so many features that it could take me hours to make, which is why I've made an entire playlist of many videos about them, which is why I recommend you check that out, and if you're interested, sign up for them. Now, because you stayed this long into the video, I'm going to show you a quick breakdown on what each of the investing apps is best used for. Although, as discussed, these are in no particular order, but M1 Finance is primarily best for portfolio allocation, SoFi is best for automated investing, then there's Public.com, best for social awareness, then there's Webull, that is best for active investors, and lastly was Fidelity, that is best for overall use, and in my opinion should be your most relied on platform if you are to only pick one. Many other YouTubers won't even mention Fidelity or other old school brokerage firms because they might not have the newest features, nor do they give out any sign-up bonuses. But I do believe that diversifying and using a few platforms is a good idea because you can get unique features for every specific type of investing style that you want. But I will say truthfully to all you that are watching, you should have one of the old school brokerage firms like Fidelity, Vanguard, or Charles Schwab to rely on, since they are the dominant leaders in the industry. So that wraps up the 5 best investing apps that you could sign up and start using today and begin having your money work for you. As I mentioned throughout this video, there are links in the description below where if you sign up, you could earn free bonuses depending on the app, which if you use any of those links, it also helps me out as well, and I would greatly appreciate that. On top of that, if you're interested to see my portfolio and how I allocate my own investments, consider joining my Patreon community. And if you're interested in improving your financial knowledge, I highly recommend you check out my free Money Talk Monday newsletter that I recently started, which I'll have links for everything in the description below. And as always, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notifications button for future Money Talk content like this.